Hey everyone, and welcome to another yarn hook needles tutorial. Today I am showing you how to do the wavy shell stitch, and this is it right here on one of my latest designs that will be released in April. So if you are watching this in the future, just always be sure that you check down in the description box for links to patterns that use the stitch that I'm teaching you. So this is a really fun stitch. It has so much dimension and texture, and it really brings a simple yarn to life, which is one of the reasons why I love it. So this is it. I'm not going to tell you what the garment is, but it is a garment and it uses this stitch, and I just absolutely love it. So we are just going to dive right in. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to need to do is you're going to need to take your favorite worsted weight yarn or size 4 yarn, and I am currently using an eye hook, and I will put the metric dimension right here in the video for you to know exactly what I'm doing. And this is what I use to create that gauge that you just saw, but you can obviously change out yarns or change out hook sizes to go bigger or go smaller, whatever you prefer. This is just to teach you how to do the stitch. So the first thing that you're going to need to do is do a multiple of 14 plus 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We have 14, and then we're going to add 3. 1, 2, and 3. So we're just going to do a little swatch here, nothing too crazy. And the first thing that we're going to do for row 1 is we're going to skip 2 stitches, and I'm going to zoom you in just a little bit. We're going to skip 2 stitches, so that would be 1 and 2, and we are going to place 3 double crochet into the third chain from the hook. So 1, 2, 3 into the third chain from the hook. So yarn over, and there's 1, and that right there, those chains we skipped count as a double crochet. So now we've got 2 double crochet. That was our second double crochet for a total of 3. And then our third double crochet for a total of 4. Then we're going to skip the next 3 chains, so 1, 2, and 3, and right here we're going to work a single crochet, and you're going to do a total of 7 single crochet. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Skip the next 3, 1, 2, 3, and then in the last one you will work a total of 4 double crochet. And there's a kitty here. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this is just how we're starting out, okay? So you can kind of see your ends always end with a total of 4. You have your 7 in between, okay? So now we're done with that row. We're going to chain 1 and turn. Now the chain 1 doesn't count as anything, so don't worry about thinking that's a single crochet or anything like that. It doesn't count as anything. So now all we're going to do is we're going to single crochet in each stitch all the way across. So right there where we did that chain 1, we're going to single crochet into that stitch. And then just continue along with your single crochets all the way across. Just keep doing this all the way across. And make sure that on row 2, remember that first double crochet you did was actually a chain 2 right there, so don't skip that one by accident. Just make sure you get into that one as well. I've done that before and skipped it, and then my stitches get off. Okay, so now you're going to chain 1 and turn. Okay, so we are now going to do 4 single crochet. We did chain 1. Remember, that does not count as a single crochet, so we're going to do a total of 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to skip 3 chains, so 1, 2, 3. And then right here, we're going to work 7 double crochet all into the same stitch. So it's 1, right there into that same stitch, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Then you're going to skip 3 again, 1, 2, 3, and then end with 4 double crochet, or I'm sorry, 4 single crochet into the last 4 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So just to show you how it's already starting to come together. So you can see we've got our shells kind of in the windows of each other. So we chain 1 and we turn. And now for this row, it's a single crochet in each stitch all the way across. So just work those single crochet into each stitch all the way across. Okay, and once you get to the end of the row, then you're going to chain 1 and turn. And then that's when we start this repeat again. So it would be right here in that chain 1 space, 4 double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, skip 3, 1, 2, 3, and then right here you would do single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, skip 3, 1, 2, 3, and do 4 double crochet into the last stitch. And it's really that simple. You just do a total of 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a 4-row repeat. So you just repeat those 4 rows. Very simple. And it winds up giving you this gorgeous texture right here, as you can see. So let me zoom you out so you can look at it. So it just is really a simple fan in the windows with this nice defining single crochet row in between each of the fan rows. So just a simple 4-row repeat, not super difficult. This would be lovely as a little girl's baby blanket, as like a christening gown, or as a pillow. I mean, the sky's the limit with this design. It's so elegant and so beautiful, and you don't need a fancy yarn. You can just take something simple and rich in color and put this stitch on it, and it just makes it look so elegant and so fancy. And so I hope you enjoy making the wavy shell stitch, and be sure that you subscribe and like this video, and come back soon for more stitch tips, tricks, patterns, and tutorials. I hope you are having an awesome week, Yarniacs, and I'll see you in the next video.